BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. In this video, we are challenging you to get this video to above 200 likes, and if this video does get that, we will be dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video, so take a moment to hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, after the video, let us know which of these picks you will be taking and the ones that you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. Also, check out our Discord if you would like access to even more picks. Alright, let's get right into the best picks for today. So for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assist tab, and we'll be selecting Obi Toppin for more than 11.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Obi Toppin has actually exceeded this line in 7 of his last 10 games. Additionally, Obi Toppin has exceeded this line in 60% of his last 20 games. Now, Obi Toppin and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a New York Knicks team that during the regular season was very good defensively, ranked top 10 in both points allowed to their opponents as well as assists. However, when it came to guarding opponent forwards, the New York Knicks weren't as good during the regular season, ranked near the bottom of the league in points allowed to opponent small forwards, giving up over 21 points per game, as well as ranked 17th in assists allowed, giving up over 4 assists per game. And here are the numbers for power forward as well for those of you who want to see. But overall, Obi Toppin should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Obi Toppin is getting a decent amount of minutes. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging over 18 minutes per game. Through the playoffs, he has seen an increase in minutes, averaging near the 20s. And with his performance in Game 1, you can expect him to also see an increase in this game as well. So Obi Toppin should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line as well. Now, on the regular season, Obi Toppin was a solid scorer for the Indiana Pacers, averaging above 10 points. Wasn't much of a playmaker, averaging just above 1.5 assists per game. But over the course of these playoffs, Obi Toppin has taken a significant increase in his scoring, jumping to an average of above 12 points per game, and his assist average has remained constant as well. Additionally, in his last 4 matchups versus the New York Knicks, Obi Toppin has had an average above his line as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Obi Toppin for more than 11.5 points plus assists. For our next pick, we'll actually be staying in the points plus assist tab, and this time we'll be taking OG Anunoby for less than 17.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that OG Anunoby has actually failed to exceed this line in 8 of his last 10 games. Additionally, in his last 20 games, OG Anunoby has failed to reach this line in 75% of them. Now, OG Anunoby and the New York Knicks will be facing off against Indiana Pacers defense that gives up over 23 points per game during the regular season. They were much better when it came to defending against playmaking from opponent small forwards, giving up just an average of 4 assists per game. Here are the power forward numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, OG Anunoby should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at Anunoby's minutes, they are slightly higher than we'd like to see them. Over his last 10 games, averaging above 39 minutes per game. However, Anunoby is a primary defender for this Indiana or New York Knicks team rather. And if you take a look at his field goal attempt average over his last 10 games, he's been sub 50%. In fact, in his last matchup versus the Indiana Pacers in Game 1, he did shoot just 36%. So while he is playing plenty of minutes, he isn't doing the most efficient scoring or playmaking for this team. Now, on the regular season, OG Anunoby was a pretty solid scorer for the New York Knicks, averaging just under 15 points per game. However, his assist average was low, again, as he is not much of a playmaker. And in the playoffs, he's kept his scoring average consistent, but has also taken a slight decrease, dropping to an average of just 1 assist per game. Now, we also want to point out that OG Anunoby did have a hot shooting game versus the Indiana Pacers last game, where he shot over 40% from 3. However, on the regular season and in his career, he hasn't been that great of a three-point shooter. as he was in game one. He is a pretty solid three-point shooter, but around the 38% mark. In fact, during these playoffs, he's had an average of just 35.5 from behind the arc. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking OG Anunoby for less than 17.5 points plus assists. For those of you who are wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy as well, we wanted to share a play that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's Josh Hart for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you're not comfortable with that one, take a look at Jalen Brunson's pick as well for 0.5 double-doubles lower. And also tomorrow, be on the lookout for Harry Kane free pick on Underdog for 0.5 shots. For those of you who are soccer fans, be on the lookout for that. And if you like making picks on things like double-doubles, triple-doubles, as well as the traditional PRAs on most platforms, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now, when you use code BetBlitz, you'll receive a 100% deposit match on your first time deposit, as well as a free pick when you use this code to sign up. Now for our third pick, we'll actually be in the NBA first half tab. We'll be in the PRA section, and we'll be selecting Tyrese Haliburton for more than 15.5 first half PRA. Now, initially, we were going to take Jalen Brunson's first half PRA. However, PrizePicks did bump that line. Sometimes they like to put these lines back on and take them off, so be on the lookout for that Brunson line as well. But in case you don't see it, here's a really good one as well. Tyrese Haliburton, over his last 10 first halves, he's actually exceeded this line in 7 of them. In his last 20 games, he's exceeded this line in 55% of them. And head-to-head versus the New York Knicks, Tyrese Haliburton has exceeded this line in 4 of his last 6 games versus the New York Knicks. And in his post-game press conference yesterday, he did talk about getting off to a good start after their loss. So expect Haliburton to come out with some aggression. Now, again, the Knicks are a very great defensive team. During the regular season, they were very good at defending point guards, PRAs, not giving up too many points, rebounds, or assists. But Haliburton's a player who excels offensively, especially in transition. So with an extended playing time here in the playoffs and his intent to come out aggressive in the first half, you can expect Haliburton to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Tyrese Haliburton is getting a solid dose of minutes in his first half, averaging a solid 18 minutes, right around where we'd like to see it. During the playoffs, he's getting slightly more minutes, closer to the 19-minute range in the first half, so he should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Now, on the regular season, Tyrese Haliburton had solid PRA averages of 20, near 4 rebounds, and just under 11 assists per game. Over these playoffs, he has taken a slight step back, dropping to 14, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. However, in his last 5 games versus the New York Knicks, he's had solid PRA averages of over 16 points, 3.5 rebounds, and amazing 12 assists per game. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Tyrese Haliburton for more than 15.5 first half PRA. All right, these are our picks for today, and after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones that you won't. So for our picks, we took Obi Toppin for more than 11.5 points plus assists. We took OG Anunoby for less than 17.5 points plus assists. And finally, we took Tyrese Haliburton for more than 15.5 first half PRA. Let us know down in the comment section what you think of these picks, which picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And remember to hit that like button. Again, if this video gets above 200 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. And it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog, but it'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more, meaning that you will have the opportunity to line shop and see exactly where you can get the most bang for your buck. One of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you the most correlated picks that are likely to hit in a 6-pick parlay. And best of all, it runs on a live, up-to-date system. So if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, or if it's on any of the major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. And it'll tell you the odds of each of them hitting as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, check our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Sometimes we have some amazing opportunities in our videos, and if you don't see them on time, you might miss out. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.